Hey YouTubers, it's me. It's the 4th of March. I just finished Spectrum about a few minutes ago, and as you know, this lockdown is starting to ease. For example, McDonald's is open, but only for takeaways only, so you still can't sit in because of social distancing. And then the schools are starting to open, but I think Kent School have started with year 7s, so they're the only kids I've seen so far. Not very many, but they're the ones I've seen so far. Pardon me, but yeah. So lockdown's starting to ease, even though it's meant to ease around about this Monday coming, but I think it's easing a little bit early. And I think last time when it was a bit early, it was done just a bit, I don't want to say quick, because it wasn't really a quick it wasn't really quick when we got out of lockdown. It was actually quite gradually. I think it was gradually, but don't know why we went into the third lockdown. That bit I don't know. So I think we're doing it gradually again, but we're more slower this time, because we're looking into the 21st of June, hopefully. Don't put your hopes up, but I'm just saying hopefully. So yeah. Now, I know this lockdown is trying to ease, but the social distancing rules is still out there. And today at Tesco's, there was barely any social distancing. None at all. My mum had to be in one of those trolley scooter things. And it was just unbearable. Really unbearable. It was that unbearable. I was like, what is going on? And it was just so crazy and mad. It was like, why? Why? And somehow, for some bizarre reason, when that man went past, I could smell weed. Again, don't know why. It could be what I can smell. Either that or something's burnt. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, today was a bit mental, but it ended with a really happy day, being at Spectrum, and we were going to continue on Panama Tilly, but Squishy was unable to join today, so we kind of not practiced, but we read other scripts, like the Try Panic, and something that my buddy created. I forgot what she created, but she created like a relaxed play, and that was awesome. But they didn't have time to do my play because mine was a little bit longer than anticipated. So yeah, sorry folks. So yeah, sorry folks, it's a little bit longer than anticipated. So yeah, but I did tell them about the plot, so I didn't have to give too much away. But I was like, but how is it gonna end? I think that's how I said it. How is it gonna end? Well, you never know until you find out. And they were like, ooh, okay, I'll drink now. Yeah, so I'm still doing Spectrum. The only thing I'm not doing, which stopped nearly 2 weeks ago, was the filming project that I do on a Friday. Yeah, that stopped because we did a showcase, and not realising it was the last one, I was like, So yeah, so that's just a little bit different today. Well, not today, but also last week as well. It was just a bit different. bit of a change. So yeah, I've literally got, like it was before, one Zoom every week. Like, I have a Zoom every Thursday. Well, apart from next Thursday, because my mum's going to go to the dentist. And obviously, I have to, support her. So next Thursday, I would not be at Spectrum. I'd be with my mum at the dentist. But the following Thursday, I'll be back at Spectrum. But yeah. Today, also, started with a bit of a turf out. I gave to someone to give to a little boy called Harry a telescope that I've never ever used, because he's into space and what have you. So I think because he's into space, his future could be that he's into astronomer or an astronaut, one of the two. More astronomer. That's what I'm getting at the moment. But he might be an astronaut. Who knows? In the future. But yeah, I thought to not give him in person, but to give to Harry the telescope that I've never used. That came all the way from Centre of Life. It's because my bedroom is way too small. Because there's a lot of things in the way, like my bed, for example, and it's like, so couldn't. But at least it's going to a nice home, I guess. So I'm like really, really happy. The next thing I need to take out is my PlayStation 2, which is going to go to my dad's sister's daughter's youngest son. Yeah. So it's the PlayStation 2 with all the games. That's including Sims and Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. So yeah, he's going to be enjoying that. He'll be, thank you, Kieran. Like, yeah. So that's the other thing to get rid of. And then, not this Sunday coming, but next Sunday, me and my mum, after we've changed our beds, we're going to sort out my clothes that's in the black wardrobe and to find out what fits, what doesn't fit, what I want to keep, what I don't want to keep, and whatever I don't want to keep can go for Catch for Clothes. Again, what doesn't fit can go to Catch for Clothes. And then whatever, once that's all sorted, they're going to go in the spare room. And if anything else is in the black wardrobe, they can I think they're going to go into my mum's room, or they're going to go in the loft, one of the two, and then it will get dismantled. So it's basically, we're in the progress of rearranging my room to what I want it to be. So, because there's going to be a diamond painting up, there's going to be a few lots of Star Trek things. There's going to be one Harry Potter thing, the Platform 9 3/4 thing. Yeah. The chandelier, which has Harry Potter. I wanted to keep it, but my mum was like, Kieran, because your room's going to look Star Trek-y and futuristic and kind of grown up, your chandelier might, might make your room still look kiddie. Why don't we have a Star Trek chandelier? I know it means saying goodbye to the old one, but it's just to make your room look more grown up. And plus, you've got more Star Trek than Harry Potter. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, I'm going to have a Star Trek chandelier, which I am excited actually. So yeah, my room's going to look really different. I think this will be done either this year or next year, one of the two. So yeah. So most of the time when my room does get painted, you'll probably notice me in the spare room. Because I'll be sleeping in the spare room a lot because of all the paint fumes. So yeah. But we're on the right track though. My room to be rearranged and what have you. So I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, oh, there's another thing that I want to mention. I wasn't expecting this from Mum, but kind of was, but kind of wasn't. My mum has actually brought me a camera, like a camera recorder, like a digital camera, but it doesn't have the batteries in. It has, it's the one that you charge up, and it actually plugs into your television. And yeah, I've actually also got the SD cards to say that that's for storage, blah blah blah, and then like maybe do that for YouTube. And I brought a stand with it, so hopefully it should work. The stand, like the stand for it, because it's for both camera and phone, and it's kind of a big stand-ish. It just needs to be assembled. But yeah, that's literally like the next kind of step up is like the camera. So I'm hoping, I don't know when it's gonna arrive, but the next thing that's gonna arrive is the green screen that's gonna be at the back of my chair. I know I said I'm gonna get a green screen that's gonna roll up and roll down from the Twisting Ducks, but my mum thought, oh, why don't we get a green screen but attach it to your chair? And I'm like, that's a good idea. So when that's going to arrive, I don't know, but apparently it's going to be before May. Hopefully it's going to be before May. So all that's going good. And then I have to start building the puppet show soon. Like start building it for the actual Kermit the Frog show, so that way it's all set and ready. So we'll have the new Kermit on the scene, which will be cool. It'll feel different having the new Kermit for the Kermit the Frog show, but I think the show will explain why we got a new Kermit the Frog. We got the new Kermit the Frog instead of the old one that I did have. Because at first I was going to do a leave-in video for him, but obviously I forgot, so yeah, got rid and obviously got the new Kermit the Frog, so the show will explain why we got a new one, the new Kermit the Frog. So that'll be awesome. I'm actually really looking forward to this. Really looking forward to this. I think that's all I can really roughly say now. So I've been ranting about Tesco. There's been an update on my room, like rearrange my room, and no longer got Spectrum on a Friday. Not Spectrum. Zoom on a Friday. And that's it. So I might call this staying on the right track. I'll call it that. I'll call it staying on the right track. Yeah, I'll call it that. Alright, thank you all for listening, YouTube. Stay safe, as usual, stay safe until new updates come up saying that we can, socialize. But until then, stay safe. And yeah, catch you later, YouTubers, and live long and prosper.